Today I'm going to share a feature I'm thinking you might be missing, and I've got an update to the shortcuts, so let's get cracking. This is Tinkercad.com. It is 100% free, and it's the best place for you to start learning computer-aided design. I simply choose Sign In with Google, and then you can create 3D designs, circuits, and code blocks. Now, before we get too far in Tinkercad, I want to show you what I call the HLModTech Digital Library. If you type bit.ly/HLMTDL, it takes you to the digital library. Now I'm using this Google Sheet, which is always up to date. You are in view-only mode, so the only thing you can do is check these out to try and make it easier for you to find what you need in my more than 5,000 tutorials. Of course, level 1 starts with beginner lessons, basic skills, just fun things, ways to reach me, and then I've added a new updates page. Make sure you keep an eye out on this. Notice last week's update is now I'm starting to put a different color around things as I update the different weeks. As the weeks pass, I will take these back to normal. Of course, we've got level 2, which have got fun things like the sketch tool and sketch revolve, clicky fidgets, all the way up to the brand new level 6, where I'm starting to mention my drones. I'll fill these in eventually. And then the one I want to highlight today, I've created a Tinkercad Shortcuts page that includes the sketch shortcuts. I show these all the time on my screen, but there is nowhere for you to find them in the Tinkercad interface. Of course, if you use the link above, you'll always get the up-to-date one. If you want a printable version, you can click on this bit.ly right here. Just a quick reminder, you can go right here to copy the link or download it. And of course, if you've got questions, comments, or if I missed one, make sure you add it in the comments of this video. Right now, I'm going to click on the Designs button. If you were looking closely, I have got more than 4,000 designs I have created. They are all stored to the cloud. You can keep them private, or you can make them public. You can also use cool shared links. I do want to quickly highlight the shared link feature. So this is a fun domino run that was shared to me by George. Fantastic project, and I'm going to share it with you. Check this out. If I click on the properties, of course, give your design a name. Mine's going to say share link to share a project. I added a description. I'm thanking George for sharing it. And then I added the tags. If you add this tag HLMT23 and press enter, I check that tag every day, and of course, I will give you a reaction. Now, here's the important part. If you click share link, it is not publicly listed, but if you give the link to people, they get a copy of your design. And this is what I recommend you do if you're asking for help on a Tinkercad project. Then you can copy this link, and then when users open this design, they get the exact copy, and either they can help you or they can learn from the cool things you've done. Once again, share link, my favorite way for you to get assistance on a project that has you stumped. What I want to highlight today, though, is a new feature that was added not too long ago called the recycle bin. Now, this is where you find out that I rarely delete anything. Since they're all stored online, I have copies of copies, and I just keep them. That you have got a 30-day undelete if you want. To get back into one of your projects, you simply click on the gear and you choose Restore. Now, if I go back to the designs, I do have to search for it. It did not bring it to the front of the list. I'm going to type cute cat and press enter. And here is that restored V64 of Cute Cat. Now, I do also want to highlight this. This was based on this Cute Cat, but I used the wicked cool version history. Another fantastic tool that you may be skipping out on. Notice I can go down here and I can find the different versions. This was the V64 I restored. It gives you a quick view of where you were. And then, of course, you could restore that to continue working at that point of the project. Wrapping up quickly, I want to say thank you very much to Gene for the question today about the shortcuts. I hope you guys all find them useful and you get to them using the digital library bit.ly. Of course, you can check that up above, and please share it with everybody so we can get more and more users using Tinkercad more efficiently. Of course, I also highlighted how to create share links and how to restore your documents, and then finally use the recycle bin. Please let me know in the comments which of those you think is going to be most useful. As I wrap up, I do want to say thank you to everybody that supports me via YouTube memberships. Don't forget there are 3 different levels of support starting as low as $5 a month. With any level of support, you get early access to videos. Make sure you also pay attention to those members only posts. A massive shout out as well to everybody that is part of my Patreon. Love how that group is growing. We are almost up to 500 members. Don't forget there's a fantastic free messaging area where you can ask questions, post designs, gain skills. Of course, you can learn more with the bit.ly up above or the link in the description. Finally, friends, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget every time you like, hype, share a video, add a comment down below, or click subscribe. You're helping HLModTech get just a little bigger, which absolutely makes my day. Friends, have a glorious day and keep tinkering.